Welcome back to the latest episode of the Game Set Match podcast. I am Jake, also known as JB Cigars, and I'm here with Chris from the Right Pour and Todd from Booze and Ballin'. Got another week of sports and bourbon. What else could you like? And let's head over to the NFL segment this
Nothing
week.
else?
The best of all the worlds.
Best of all the worlds combined.
Sports and bourbon. Sorry. Also, like
Dude, Chris's mic is so loud with the Hazel Baker just...
honestly, I heard the droplets run down the side of your fucking bourbon bottle.
It was like someone stomping upstairs. Like,
I had to give some ASMR.
Yeah, I would say so. Sports, bourbon, ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Bourbon ASMR.
Evening, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Okay, let's get into the football segment here. Got a couple quick points. We're going to focus mainly on our Christmas bourbon segment later, so stay tuned for that. And what we got for the NFL and NCAA football, Todd?
NFL, I am worried about the Ravens, and I am starting to worry about the Colts. And I don't know if it's that I worry so much about the Ravens, but Lamar, ever since he's come back from that injury, just looks different. Now, don't get me wrong, Lamar's entire stigma is that he can't do in the postseason what he does in the regular season. And I know at the end of the season, sometimes he does taper off, but this is different. Mm-hmm. And it worries me because if he's bad, they have no receiving game and they relied way too heavily on Derrick Henry. And if Derrick Henry wasn't Derrick Henry, if he was a smaller running back, they would have no run game. So they're worrying me a little bit. So I'm really looking forward to the Steelers matchup because division because they just played Cincinnati, which I expected to be a huge game. I expected it to be a shootout between Lamar and Burrow. And now they got the Steelers, and then they'll go back to Cincinnati again. So these next 2 weeks for them are huge because they were one of my favorites. And you're a homer, so I want to hear your rebuttal.
And I'll talk. My sell later. It's Ravens-esque later, so we'll talk a little bit about that. But I know we rely on Derrick Henry a lot, but then we also don't rely on Derrick Henry. And my issue is the sell topic is coaching, and I'll early it out here.
Fair.
It's coaching, man. You know your weaknesses in offense is O-line. Your weakness in defense is not getting any pressure on quarterbacks. So what do you have to do that? You have to change it, and there is no change, right? You say we rely heavily on Derrick Henry. We did not. We gave Derrick Henry 0 times the ball in the second quarter. Zero in the highest part of the game. Zero touches whatsoever, and the ones that he does,
except for when you should rely on.
When you should, right? That's the problem. Is the Ravens do the exact opposite. When you need to get the ball out quick, they decide to run the ball, and the box is packed, and vice versa. I think the only exciting part for me as a Ravens fan was that watching Lamar actually run, and he seemed pretty healthy running. I'm also blaming a little. No, I also blame this a little bit on DaCosta. Actually, a good bit on DaCosta. You knew your weakness was O-line in the draft in the trade deadline, and you did not trade for anybody on the offensive line. Falele's god awful. Voorhees is not much better. Lamar has no time to throw the ball because these teams are scripting good rushes against him, and vice versa. When you're letting Joe Burrow sit back there and play catch with Jamar Chase like it's in the backyard. In fifth grade,
in the backyard.
We have zero. We pressured him one time. We had a sack. We blitzed 4 guys every time. You gotta throw something at Joe Burrow. You can't just let Joe Burrow sit back there. You can't let any quarterback in the NFL sit back there.
And their offensive and Cincinnati's offensive line is also atrocious. So the fact that they didn't get to him at all shows you that. To me, it had to be, like you said, a scheme thing where they weren't bringing the pressure at the right times, or they were maybe only bringing 4 when they should have brought 5. But with that offensive line, they should have definitely put more pressure.
And then vice versa,
he gets hurt.
There's vice versa. They have one of the worst run defenses in the game, and we do not run the ball enough. And you're just kind of scratching your head, like, what was the scheme for this game? I think all 3 coaches, offense, defense, and head coach, need to go after this season. It's time for a restart because you had a team that was supposed to be really good on paper this year, and this is what happens when you spend. This is what happens when you spend $50 million on your quarterback. Yep, you spend $50 million on your quarterback, and you can't protect him with a good O-line. It's sad to see, but
they just need a full refresh at this point. Just wipe out the coaching staff.
Well, I said it in Todd's podcast 2 years ago. We should have kept Mike McDonald and moved Harbaugh up top. You would have had a better defensive scheme. First of all, the besides the game with Darnold 4 through interceptions, the Seahawks defense has been spectacular this year. So, and good coaches want to go coach with good coaches, and you brought this OC in, and he hasn't really done much to surprise me. I mean, you have 3 lethal guys in the backfield with actually 4 if you count Ricard, and we don't use any of them together at the same time. It makes 0 sense to me. So, I mean, you have Keaton Mitchell who's fast, you have Derek who's powerful, you have Lamar who's fast. You can't respect all 4 of them. You can't stop all 4 of them without somebody else going off, and there's nothing to help it out.
Not to mention utility knife option you have in Zay Flowers as well. But I won't harp on. I'll get to my next point. But sometimes, like we had talked about it before. Sorry, Chris, I think I cut you off. But we had talked about it before. But sometimes you just need a fresh slate. Like the Eagles needed to get rid of Andy Reid for Andy, and then Andy Reid all of a sudden becomes a great coach again. Like sometimes you just need to clean that plate. Did I cut you off? I apologize.
Nope. No, you
Then
did
I'm going
not.
to go into my next one, which is going to lead me to my third one. I'm not going to dwell on it. The Colts. I'm back-to-back weeks.
Worried about Daniel Jones.
They've come back. Daniel Jones is looking like Daniel Jones.
He's hurt. I think he's hurt, but he's playing through it. But it shows you in that offense, if you stop their running back, you have a great chance of defeating them.
Well, yeah, because like Michael Pittman was elite, having a great season, and as soon as they started like humbling Jonathan Taylor, then Michael Pittman came back down. It's like back-to-back games. They lost to the Chiefs, which you kind of expected, but they lost to the Texans, which brings me to my next point. The Texans' defense this year is so damn good. They are legit.
I will say the Texans and the Browns would have really good teams if their offenses were as good as their defenses. I would take if I was a Ravens fan, I would take the Texans defense right freaking now to be on our team if we traded defenses.
I mean, they showed pretty damn good in the Colts game how good the defense really was. Even though it was a close scoring game, it was good.
They made them look pretty bad, which and I knew they were going to be good, but I knew the Texans team was going to be good. They were drafted high in a lot of like fantasy leagues. They were touted to be one of the top ranked ones, but man, I did not. They're showing out. They are a good team.
And it was weird that the Colts were as good as they were this year. They still have a chance to win the division, the Texans. So.
Which is crazy.
Actually, it's a good division this year. Actually, the Titans suck. Obviously, it's 2 free wins, but the Jags are good, the Colts are good, and the Texans are all good. The AFC kind of sucks as a whole, to be honest with you. But
there's some things if you really dive deep into the Titans, though. They've got some pieces. If they could get an offensive line and stop trying to use Tony Pollard, let Tajay Spears get the ball more, and start to build towards the future, they've got some pieces. So give them a couple years. I think they're going to be competitive.
Yeah.
But last point about what's in the past, the Chiefs are
exciting.
Statistically not able to make the playoffs. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have worn sweatpants to make that comment because I am aroused and happy when I know that the Chiefs are not making the playoffs. Was it too far? That wasn't too far.
No, that's good. I don't want to make the playoffs. We all know that.
They're like the old. You love to hate them, and I love Andy Reid. I am glad that Andy Reid has had a success. As an Eagles fan, I think he's one of the greatest coaches to ever do it. I just hate the ego. I hate the media.
I hate getting all the free calls. They're getting no free calls this year, which has been nice.
No, and even take the calls
it has been different.
I just don't like the cockiness, and the biggest thing I hate is Brittany Mahomes and Taylor fucking Swift.
Yep.
The most.
Like, I didn't pay $1,500 for a nosebleed concert ticket. I want to watch fucking.
Yeah, no, it's funny because I saw a meme that was like, they show at this point in the betting there's a bet to see how many times they show Taylor Swift in a game. That should not be as a part of a game.
In all fairness, it is better. It is better since they lost the Super Bowl, and actually towards the end of last year to get better. It is better, but like the year where Brittany Holmes was dumping champagne on fans, and it's just get to football. It's about football. The egos, the cockiness, the media. I'm just glad that we don't have to worry about them in about 4 weeks.
You better knock on some wood.
It's about
dog.
time they're getting knocked down a couple.
Wait, knock on wood. Hold on, I'm wearing sweatpants.
Jesus.
Oh, I can hear it from here.
I got 2 points regarding the NFC as a whole. Whoever thought the Panthers and the Bears would be this good recently? I mean,
Bears.
Like the Bears are number 1 in the division, And it is
like
astronomical. It's astronomical because the Packers were supposed to run away with that division, just run away. But everyone was like, "Oh, we got Micah Parsons now; they are running away with it." And then they lost to the Browns, and you're kind of like, huh, What's going on there?" And then
I love to see it.
I mean, the Panthers upset the freaking Rams this weekend. I mean, they played an excellent game. Stafford was kind of brought back down to earth a little bit after throwing a couple picks, but
I still think the Rams might be the best team in the NFC. But
Rams and Seahawks are going to be good. It's going to be a good matchup down the line.
I don't think the Bears can do it in the playoffs, and that's a Caleb Williams thing for me. And their offense is good, but I just think they're too young, and I don't think that they could do it in the playoffs. I could be wrong, but I love seeing the Panthers.
Coaching, man, coaching. You get Ben Johnson, and your team changes.
True.
You get Ben Johnson, your team changes. But okay, let's move over to NCAA real quick. Let's get this done so we can head to the bourbon segment. It's gonna be a good one this week.
All right.
Go Dogs.
The big OM this week is the highlight. It's Lane Kiffin disappearing from his team again. It's like
douche. But this is one of the douchier things he's done.
Well, no, I don't disagree with you. And he left with that on the tarmac for what was it, USC. I also think it's something that the NCAA needs to change, because you can't have a guy start interviewing for jobs when they haven't even played the playoff yet. I think it needs to be somewhat like the NFL, where if your team is done, right, you're the Titans, right? You're the Titans right now. You have no chance. You're firing your head coach. I'm not saying they are, but I'm just saying you fire your head coach. You can look at prospects who are available, not in coaching markets. That's something that the NCAA needs to change, and I don't think they will, because they like the publicity of it.
I feel bad for Ole Miss, man. Like, because they're ranked in the top 12. They're going to the college football playoffs, and now they're coach. And there was some word that some of the players were going to do some weird stuff, but I mean, they made it easy for him. They offered him 7 years, $13 million, and then they also offered to pay him the bonus money, which is anywhere from $150,000 to $1 million, depending on their playoff run and how it ends. Yeah. So they made it sweet where he's not going to say no. The type of dude he is, he's not going to say no.
I mean, he's balls down there. When you have that offer to you in his position and the way he is, you can't say no to that.
I mean, LSU's a top 5 school in the country to go into coach at. I get why he left. It just sucks that the way that the NCAA does it, because your team's 6th ranked in the country, and you have a chance to win a playoff. And
I hope they go on a run. I hope they go on a run despite him, just because.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be so great. Right? I don't think it's likely, but like, God, no, but wouldn't it be Cinderella story kind of shit right there? That would be so.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I did. So Texas beat Texas A&M. 16 beat 3, but Texas A&M still stayed at 3 in a lot of the rankings. They still stayed high.
Right, which made no sense to me. Made zero sense.
That one.
Now, granted, they have dropped here and there. Now, I think some rankings have them at like number 7, but the FSP or whatever,
FPS,
FPS, they still have them at 3, which I think a top team beat them. You need to drop down a little bit more. You need to go down.
Yeah, no, I think that was crappy. I mean, Texas A&M was what, 2? No,
no,
they were 3. They were 3. They lost.
So they didn't
16.
Drop. Yeah, that's just
And it should have dropped at least 3 spots. When you lose to a 16 ranked team, you got to drop down a few spots.
If they lost to the 4, they lost to 5, the 6, maybe swap. But like, you should have gone down to maybe 6, 7, 8, something like that.
Something. And I think it's I think Texas A&M hasn't looked the best the last couple of weeks either. They haven't looked surprisingly that great. So we'll see how the playoff this year is just going to make everything way more interesting to show those teams that, like we are talking about, Ohio State and Indiana in the Big Ten championship. Like that is like 1 versus 2. That is 1 versus 2, and the top 2 in the Heisman. Wish Ty Simpson was still up there. He hasn't played the best as a recent, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens with them. I mean, do you swap spots? Do you drop one below the other?
I think with them, the winner of that game goes to the top spot, and the loser drops down to 2. Like the top 2 ranked teams.
Yeah.
Well, they could only swap at that point.
You can't send them down worse than that, because you're lost to technically the number 1 team. So, but that's the game I'm looking forward to this week. And I know there's, like you said, the SEC, and there's some other things, but that game, because Sayan and Mendoza, both in the Heisman race, Mendoza has been moving up. That's the game I'm looking most forward to see, because it's the closest thing to a championship, and it's the first real test Ohio State has. And if Ohio State loses that and it looks messy, yeah, they're only going to drop to 2, but they are in a lot of trouble because I could see Georgia beating them. I could see some other teams beating them.
If they lose, it'll ruin their momentum. I think I think they'll be devastated to the point where like they're not going to play as good going forward from there.
Yeah,
I've said this. I think I said on this podcast that I haven't been really that impressed with either of those teams this year, and it's nothing against the teams. It has nothing to do with who they are. I just think that they really haven't played many people. I mean, like the Ohio State played, I think, like 16 and 17, and handled them okay. But
I've
like,
been
you
more
haven't
impressed
really
with Indiana than Ohio State. And you have said multiple times that Ohio State.
I just don't think either of them have really shown, like, with the numbers that they're putting up. Yeah, okay, they beat like Kent State. Who cares? You know, but like it's going to be interesting to see.
They've had an easy schedule.
Well, it also Big Ten has been somewhat easy this year. That's why I feel like both of them are at the top because they haven't played that many good teams. The Big Ten was really lackluster this year, whereas the SEC was a lot, more packed in good teams. But it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm excited for the SEC championship. I know.
To what Chris said, I think it's a good point that Ohio State losing that, it could be a lot of wind let out of their sails. I think Indiana can lose that and still not lose a lot of momentum. I think Indiana losing is safer than Ohio State losing because Ohio State loses, they're running so high right now, it's bad for them. I think Indiana can lose that and still keep their momentum and still rebound and do well.
I think the way they've been playing and with their schedule and whatnot, they're able to take that loss in stride and then, continue on and say, okay, here's what we can do better. Where Ohio's going to be like, oh my God, we lost. Like, what the fuck do we do now?
Right.
Like
the most popular girl in school not getting prom queen.
Yeah,
life's over. I'm going to go.
One thing though that I'm really interested to see, and there's been some controversy of, is I think Jeremiah Smith was a touchback. I don't think he had control when his foot stepped out of bounds. But I mean, I've watched it. I watched it like 15 times. When he actually completed control, his right foot was half out of bounds and half inbounds. So, I was on Facebook just commenting on some videos like he was out of bounds, and people were like, "You're such a crappy Michigan fan." I'm like, I'm not a Michigan fan, but just played you, so thanks. So I was messing with people hard. They were like, "You're just crying because they lost." I'm like, I'm not even a Michigan fan, so good for you. I got you all riled up.
Trolls are the best toys the internet gives us. I swear to God.
Oh, that's for
that's what I want for Christmas. Is more internet trolls.
Yep,
love them.
We have some trolls right now. Chris, let's head over to UFC. Let's see what's going on recently.
Yeah, I want to hear Chris talk.
Right, since y'all are talking the sport that I don't follow the most. No, UFC, the fight night this one was it was an okay card. Oh yeah, the fight card this time around was not the greatest. No, I mean it was. We don't.
Did you say that 2 weeks ago too?
Well, yeah, but that was a pay-per-view event, and that was shit. And even Dana White said that. Like, even he was like, "Yeah, no, I agree. This wasn't the best main card you could have gotten." But fight night, these are all just random guys that are lower ranked. Jesus Christ!
No, I was thinking, keep going. I was thinking something else in my head. Thank God.
Oh my God!
I mean, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, you're perverted. Shut your brain off over there.
Yeah, right. Just delete. No, I mean, it was good. There were some good knockouts, but there wasn't much to talk about on this UFC fight card. It was, your standard lower ranked guys trying to make a name for themselves. There was a really good knockout. I think the main had a really, really good arm bar or arm choke, or like arm bar with a choke, whatever it was, to finish off the fight. But other than that, it was just your run-of-the-mill fight card, trying to make a name for himself. Simple as that. There's nothing really to write home on that one. But hey, at least Dana White did admit the last pay-per-view fight that we were talking about in the last episode. He even admitted, yeah, that was kind of boring. Like, sorry, guys. He at least owns up to it.
Bunch of people rolling around on the ground.
Yeah.
We did talk about that
upcoming fight card.
Yeah, what's coming up?
What's coming up?
Dude, coming up is going to be awesome. It's Devashali, who destroyed my boy Sean O'Malley twice in a row, going up against the number 2 Jan. So it's the championship, or the champion of the bantamweight, I guess. I forget what he is.
Bantamweight, yeah.
But yeah, so Devashali, and then it's 1, and then Jan is going to go after him. I think Jan's ranked 2nd or 3rd, and this is going to be their second fight. So it should be pretty good. We have 2 title fights that night, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is there any prelims on again? Because I love the prelims.
Oh, the prelims are always.
It's the only ones I can stay awake for without
Well, yeah, without passing out or paying for it, I feel like it's just like
without taping my eyelids open.
Which I'm really excited about, and I bought I think our first episode, Paramount buying the rights to the UFC, be able to watch them. I think it's just an awesome thing. I mean, so it'd be cool to be able to actually watch the entire events and get more into it when I don't have to pay $80 a pay-per-view, you know.
And they're starting at 9 o'clock for that, for UFC 324, the first one on Paramount, instead of 10 o'clock. So maybe we can actually watch them before 1:30 in the morning. That would be
Maybe we should
honestly really nice.
We should see if we can do a live stream on the Game Set Match podcast. So
I agree. For prelims, though, one to look out for, huge fan, is Macy Barber facing Karine Silva. That should be a really good match. Macy has had some health problems, but she bounced back really well. Like the last time she was supposed to fight, she had like a seizure like 10 minutes before the fight or some shit like that. Like they had to take her out on the stretcher and everything. So she's finally making her comeback. So I'm excited to see her fight. I've seen her fight in person and she is devastating.
Dude, the lady fights are always the best. They just
so good.
They just beat the crap out of each other.
Oh, they are not afraid to just bash faces in and say, you ain't going to the nail salon tomorrow.
Dude, yeah. It's funny how different, not just the lady fights, but getting the shit kicked out of you, and then like you're all pretty for the weigh-ins and all this, men too, and then you come out just looking like complete shit, and then do it all over again. Like I did it.
You'll see even the guys with long hair, they'll come out, they'll like all their hair will be long, ready to go. Like Sean O'Malley have his big ass afro, and then the fight comes in, and like it's all braided up, ready to go. And
they look like completely different people. It's so
it's
funny.
Wild.
Yeah, you can't be pretty and do that. That's why I quit fighting, because I just wanted to stay pretty.
The only one that I ever thought was pretty was Ronda Rousey. She's not bad looking, so
she could have gotten it.
Wouldn't kick her out of bed. Yeah, I wouldn't kick her out of bed. Okay, let's head over to
I would, and hope that she'd kick back, because honestly, might be
kind of into it.
Let's be
kind
honest.
of into it. Can't argue.
Oh god.
No, kicks. You're like,
she goes, Todd, you didn't do a good job. Get the
fuck back over here. No, but speaking on that Paramount thing,
to make me pass out.
Do we know if you have to upgrade to the premium, or
I don't think so.
I
think it's just the regular, like, what they'll probably move it up to like $17 a month or whatever it is. But yeah,
I mean, because I'm paying like $9 for my Paramount, but if I have to pay the $14 to get the UFC, I'm fine with that.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, the problem is that like some of these sites are like HBO Max, it's like $20 a month. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah,
like,
at that point, I'm just.
Is it this week or what? Is it in 2 weeks? Is Patty fighting in 2 weeks, or is he in January?
That's January. That's 3/24.
That one, I love him.
Which you heard here first. We are looking at getting tickets to go to Vegas.
When's that? Which
January 25th.
Ooh, nice.
Get your shots first.
But yeah, no, Patty.
ER.
Who's he fighting? I can't fucking remember now.
He is fighting. I got it right here, actually. I was just looking.
Oh, Gaethje. Oh, I love Gaethje. That's the annoying thing. I really like Gaethje and I really like Patty. I think they're great fighters. So like, who the hell do I root for? Like
that, I think I like that better.
The habits.
I like the UFC better when I don't have someone that I really, really like, because I just want to root for a fight. I don't care.
It's like fighting in hockey. I want there to be a fight. Like I want them to kick the crap out of each other.
Oh yeah. Oh, and for 324, Kayla Harrison is bringing Amanda Nunes out of retirement.
I saw that. That's awesome.
We'll talk more on that in the next episode.
Is the co-main, right? Nunes and Harrison are the co-main.
Yeah, and that's another title fight.
And O'Malley's fighting too.
Yes, that's why we're trying to go.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Oh, you got Cortez and Takasis fighting, and that's a good card.
Alexa Grasso's fighting.
Of course, they're going to do a good card for the first one on Paramount. They got to show up well.
Coming into 2026, they are
give me your $9.99.
Give me all the best fights you got.
That card is almost as good as UFC 299 that I went to in Miami, like with O'Malley, with Cheeto, and then Poirier and Saint Denis. Like that was such a damn good fight card that they're coming out swinging for 324.
I haven't gone and seen UFC live in a long time.
Well, we need
January 25th. Let's go to Vegas.
I used to when I was young. Well, I was young and I used to watch. When I was your age, your guys' age, I used to watch all the time.
Oh, when you were just a little youngin'.
But that was actually when I was training and fighting UFC too.
Yeah,
so like we would watch a bunch of little fights.
Okay, let's head over to our buy and sell segment. Todd, you are first on the list.
No,
you're first on our document.
All right, well, I'm gonna go back into this. I am buying Fernando Mendoza for the Heisman. I underestimated him. I think our first episode we talked, we kind of opened up with the Heisman, and I really liked saying, but I'm a Penn State fan after watching what he did to them. Now, granted, it's Penn State, but he has looked really good, and he's been consistent. I was a little bit worried that what he was doing was going to be more so fluky, but 32 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions, a little under 3,000 yards, like 2,700 yards. He looks good.
Like I said earlier, I think this game this weekend is going to be like the real deciding factor on not only the Heisman, but to see who the better team and quarterback is. You know,
right? And a few weeks ago, when we first did this, I wouldn't have said that this game, if he wins it, he's my front runner. But at this point, in what he's done the last 4 or 5 weeks, I think he is number 2 in it. So that game has more than just the rankings for the teams. It has the rankings for them. I'm all in. I'd put right. I think Vegas has him at plus 5,500. And I'm going to probably put money on him for the Heisman now because like you said, I worry about Ohio State. I think he could actually come from behind and take the Heisman.
I think it was Mendoza saying Jeremiah Love, Jeremiah Smith, and then Ty Simpson were the top guys. I remember.
Don't get me wrong. Jeremiah Love is
he's carried that Notre Dame team. There's a point about Notre Dame too that I think they need to join a conference. None of this independent bullcrap anymore, man. I know they got a huge deal with NBC, and that's why they're not.
It would be better for them. It really would.
Yeah, they need to find their conference. So if they win the conference, they can actually have their spot in the.
On a fantasy note, Jeremiah Love is the consensus number 1. If you're in Dynasty Fantasy, he is He is. I have people in leagues that are tanking. We don't allow tanking, or like that is what they want. Are trading away current value to get that guy. He is getting so hyped. He looks so good. Was it the run he had last year against Penn State where he carried like 3 people over the line and they said it was the best like 2-yard run in history or whatever? I'll have to look it up and post it. I'll put it on like one of our TikToks, but there was run. It was only a few yards, but he broke so many tackles and carried so many dudes.
I think legit. I remember that one. It was like, God damn, that was impressive.
He had a crazy run the other day where he like hurdled a dude. I think he ran at like 99 yards and hurdled a dude like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
He's showing out right. He's saying, look, quarterback doesn't have to win a Heisman. Let me get in there.
Yeah.
All right, my sell, and we talked about it a little bit, is Lane Kiffin. Just that dude. That's all. Next.
Yep, simple as that.
That was easy.
I don't gotta say no more. I just gotta say Lane Kiffin.
I mean, he's done it like 5 times now. It's not like it's his first time doing it.
Yeah, but it's getting old. Like you ain't that guy.
Okay, calling it now for all you people listening and for you guys. Lane Kiffin at some point will end up at Alabama as the head coach. I'm guaranteeing that, and he will, because he always goes back to the teams that he likes coaching and he coached for. So
he ain't gonna go NFL.
No, he doesn't have He doesn't have the skills for it. Over to you, Chris. What you got? Oh, sorry.
I should have just gone Lane Kiffin and dropped the mic
later.
Man, what you got over there, Chris?
All right, I'm buying the Georgia Bulldogs winning the SEC championship. I mean, come on, I'm a Bulldogs fan, of course. What else am I going to say with that? They clinched it. Thank you, Texas, for beating Texas A&M. We needed that.
Thank you, Texas.
The only time I'll ever root for the damn Longhorns was for that. But yeah, simple as that. As a Bulldog fan, I can't not root, buy in on that one.
If the Longhorns didn't have some bad losses, they probably would be in the mix. So
yeah, they probably would have been.
Mm-hmm. What you got? What's your sell over there, Chris?
I don't really have one, but since I'm staring at my damn boat, I'm selling this cold weather. I'm stealing that from you, JB, because I want to.
Oh, that's a dick move.
It wasn't on my list, so you're fine.
That's good, because I'm staring at this damn boat like, man, I want
we talked about it before. If y'all didn't know, we talked about this before the podcast. I asked Chris what was his sell, because we keep a list, a group collaborative list, and I was like, Chris, what are you selling? And I was like, it is freezing, by the way, and it just Chris kind of so. I get it. It is cold. It's also like, and I feel like for Todd and I, Todd in the same boat.
Time out.
But it's warmer for me.
You stole his cell and then shit on his college team too.
Yes. That's what I do.
I'm all for it. Cheers to you.
Roll Tide by 80 on Saturday.
Oh God.
That is two good games, and I love that they're not even close. One's at 4, one's at 8.
I know. It means
no
I
overlap,
sit down and
no
watch
issues. Yeah, love
that. That's going to be
Eastern
so
Standard
nice
Time.
to just enjoy.
Don't watch it at 4
We are
o'clock.
Eastern Standard Time, yeah.
The problem is it's still UFC fight night, so like I'm gonna have to probably watch prelims.
Don't worry. It'll still probably be
Wait,
the
wait.
first.
It's
damn
on
fight.
ESPN, so if you have any of those softwares where you can watch multi
That's
view, you
true.
might have a chance.
If you got a PIP,
No, I have I have Apple
picture?
TV, and it lets
Yeah.
me watch. It lets me watch two screens at once.
tell me back in the day, PIP wasn't the best invention ever. When
No, but it
a
was.
picture came in, like I could put this little one up here.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
but
used the
your
shit out of that
People
as
were
a
like,
kid.
"Holy
Let me tell you.
crap!"
Do you know what sucked though? When you want to get laid, you let your wife watch or girlfriend watch their show, and you try and play your video game on that little ass corner screen.
Sitting
Just-
like 2
you'd
feet
find
from the
me standing
TV.
up there just.
We've got a little off topic, folks. Jeez.
God, you're
just-
killing me
no,
over
We're
here.
just dying.
I was talking about Madden. It's sports. Let's play a sports game, and you drink when you play video games. So we were definitely on
yeah,
top.
I
of
mean,
it.
you do
It's a
drink and
win-win
play video games.
situation. That's what
It's
that
a-
is.
Yeah. Okay. Let's finish the buy or sell. I was
Thank God my
gonna
Chiefs
buy
voter went
something
away for that
else.
stand up.
Hey,
You imagine if you sat down, that chair disappeared. See ya. You
the
go.
chair's in the corner, like.
All right, so since he stole your thunder, JB, what is your
Um,
buy and sell?
I'm starting with sell because that one's the easiest one. I already said it earlier. The Ravens coaching staff, the Ravens scheme, it's just bad, and I'm dropping the mic at that. There's nothing else I need to say about that one. Talked about it all season.
Fair.
And I had another. I was gonna change my buy. I can't remember what I was gonna change it to. I literally just thought about it and we went on a whole rant. But I'm buy the bourbon raffles right now. I am on a heater, like an
Are you?
absolute heater. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't do them at all.
Oh,
Is that how you got the cellar aged?
No, I got that from a buddy. But I did win EH Chill Barrel Proof.
You suck.
Russell's 13 for both of them under $300. I won the Four Roses LE, a non-chill filter pick of both Weller Foolproof and Weller 107. So I want a little bit of a heater, and yeah. So
Good luck. Good for you.
Tater
You better
Central.
knock on some damn wood so you keep getting that.
I'm done. I cashed out for the year. I'm done.
No more raffles.
Mm-mm.
He was
then how about you pick
killing
my
these
numbers?
tater raffles.
I do have a cellar age where we're gonna raffle off too.
I think I'm gonna raffle-
Discord at some point. So
I think I'm gonna raffle off these Russells.
go to hell.
13.
Okay, go to hell. Go to hell.
Yeah, son of a bitch. At least I
I've
got
never
mine
had
at
Russell's
MSRP.
I've never had Russell's 13 before either.
Have you had any Russells? Like,
Yeah, I've had like the regular Russell's Reserve and stuff, but I haven't had the 13 or the 15. And I
Oh,
didn't
you
even
haven't
try
had
it.
any of the crazy stuff. That's the good. That's what. It's
Yeah,
really
I
good
know,
stuff.
and that's why when I came across these at a decent price, I was like,
I understand why you
What-
would want to buy both.
What was the price? You said decent, not MSRP.
MSRP.
No, that's fine.
Oh.
That's what I got mine at.
Oh,
150.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I got
you're-
mine at.
you're chilling.
I got 4 of them at 150.
Yeah, I mean, you suck. I got one, but hey, at least you got them at MSRP.
Actually, by tomorrow I might have 6 of them. But just saying.
Dude, go to
I'll
hell.
fucking buy one from you. God
I
damn.
already told him I would. I was like, here,
I don't
you
want to.
wanna-
I don't want to make. I don't want to make money off you guys. So I like. But
I'm
I
not
have
Who
an
making-
said I
opportunity to-
wasn't going to pay MSRP? Who said I was going
Yeah.
to try to buy it
I
for
would
more than what you
give
paid?
I'd
Well, no,
give you-
because I have offer for hire from another buddy. So I don't
that's
like.
fair.
Yeah, but you have a 6. What are you
No,
gonna
I'm
do
not.
with 6?
If I get 6, you will both get one at MSRP. I promise you.
Okay, that's fair. You heard it here
100%.
first, y'all.
Yeah, 100%.
We're gonna hold
You
them
will.
up
This
to
is
it.
on file. This is on file.
You're gonna clip that
Okay,
shit
ready?
out, aren't you?
Let's head into. This is recorded. This is on file. Let's head into our bourbon segment today. This is a fun one. It's Christmas time. We are. What was that?
I was expecting him to cup the balls. And
I mean, I was debating it. All right, wait, should I cup Larry's balls?
Whoa, sir. This is a PG program.
I thought that was a female.
I mean, it kind of is, technically, but it's named a dude. I don't know.
I don't know.
Kids these days, tell you what.
Those
Okay, I'm gonna do
trans.
that again. Ready? You ready? Ready? You ready? You guys ready? Jesus. We were like, yeah, well, it's gonna be a short one today. Sure, it's at 35 minutes, and we're gonna cut out half of this.
Yeah, fuck it.
And go.
Okay, let's head over to our bourbon segment this week, and we're excited for this one. These idiots are chugging. But yeah, we wanted to do a Christmas theme as it is. It is early December at this point. By the time you guys will see it, it'll be a week before Christmas. We are really excited to do a what are you going to buy your friend who is into bourbon a bottle? And let's just do one at a time. We'll go across Chris, me, Todd, and
we have a bunch, right? So we can bounce
yeah,
around
we have
a
a
little bit.
couple each. Yep.
Yeah.
Good deal.
So we'll do Chris first, and this is a gift for a bourbon drinker that's pretty into it. A good friend maybe that you are going to open with him and you would enjoy as well. So.
All right, so for mine to start, I am in love with this Hazelbaker 7-year bottle and bond. The flavor on this thing is absolutely incredible. Like, you think of bottle and bond once they cut it down, like, all right, it's good, it's got a little bit. No, this thing is packed full of flavor. I mean, look how dark this is. Like, this is probably one of the darkest bottle and bonds. But it's in Indiana.
Dark, actually.
And I'm not saying but Indiana is a problem. It is Indiana where Hazelbaker
MGB.
is sourcing these. Yeah, MGB.
Mhm.
But the Hazelbaker 6-year from Kentucky is their own distillate. In case none of y'all know, Hazelbaker is from PCS Distilling, which is more known for Nulu.
Yeah.
But Nulu, I don't
like
think is,
Nulu.
and I think honestly, I think Hazelbaker is better than Nulu.
I don't know about that. I got a good pick that Will gave me. That's a collaborative pick.
Yes, there are good picks.
I've only had limited Nulu though. Only what I tried
Nulu,
at the KBF.
and the Nulu
so
has a
I'm not
special
well-versed.
kind of funk to it that I've realized that if you either like it or
Yes.
you don't, it's one of
It's
the
got
other.
it's like a craft funk. It's like the in between of like a turkey funk and a craft funk.
Mhm.
Um,
It's their
but
own
it is
little
good.
spin. It's like that Dickel. It's like their own
Yeah.
thing that makes them
Except
different.
it's not
That
mineral.
Dickel minerality. No. I'm just saying that's what Dickel
Yeah.
is known for. That's what they like to have. So
I can't reach it. But the Hazelbaker 6 years over there. But like either one of those bottle and bonds, like easy to sip on, sitting by the fire, so you can crush them without getting hammered too quick. Maybe a little quick. You'll see. And all
Worth
depends. Yeah, worth it. But honestly, I think it's right around the $50 mark. I think it's maybe 60, but I think it's so damn good.
So it's not a great friend; it's a decent friend.
You're still trying to ball on a budget.
Hey,
you're
hey,
balling on a budget.
I got a good budget for
Dude,
it.
mine's in the budget too. No,
Yeah.
Price
right.
doesn't matter when it comes to bourbon, and you're giving it to
Yeah.
like friends.
to a
really.
friend. Yep.
If we're talking a great friend, one that you want to spend some money on,
No,
this
we're gonna
right
come back
here.
around. We're gonna come back.
All right.
Hold on.
All right.
Ooh,
All right, come
I
back
like
around.
that one, dude. I didn't see it.
We're gonna come back
You
around.
didn't see it. We'll cut it.
We're gonna do one at a time. That way, it's kind of.
I think he knows this one.
I know he knows it. I saw it. I know what it is, but we'll cut that. Okay, so mine is, and we talked about it last podcast. It is the super easy drinkable. You'll both like it. It's the 107 killer, as I say, the Bardstown High Wheat, 106 proof, perfect for that newer bourbon drinker. What? What's that face for?
I don't know if it's a 107 killer.
That's what it was duped at. I mean, that's
This was dubbed as, yeah.
Yeah,
But I like it better than 107.
It's funny. I was listening to a podcast. Steve Nally was on the podcast, head distiller at Bardstown, and he said they purposely made it 106 so it was not 107. But he's known for doing the wheat whiskey at Makers. So, but a
The
great
Wheat King,
pour.
man.
He's a wheat king, man, and this is such a great bottle. 106 proof, $45. Can't go wrong. Nothing cheap, but nothing nothing not good by any means.
It still shows you care.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's
Great
funny
bottle, and you're gonna go over there and drink it with them. You'll enjoy it too. What you got over there, Tad?
Funny you went. I was gonna go. I like the Bardstown bottle and bond is one of
You're a huge
a nice
Bardstown
one.
fan, I know.
Love that guy. But what I went with is something that's kind of new, kind of rare, had a good price point, and I loved. And I'm heavy. I'm a rye guy. I like rye. The Blue Note Honey Cask Rye.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good bottle. I got that for him.
This
Yes.
thing.
I got that for
is-
him as our paid forward.
Yeah, the
It
pay for it.
is 116.
So fucking good.
Is it not like you? It's almost like you dipped your pepper in honey and then taste. It's weird. You still get the peppery rye finish, but it's like a honey bomb too. But it's not overwhelming. Like if you think honey, a lot of people think the bee's knees and it's like got a lot of honey to it. The honey doesn't hit you real heavy until the finish. It's such a good pour, and I think it's right around like $70.
Chris
You
goes,
have
I'm gonna
it.
pour that up.
Mine
Dude,
was-
Is
I'm
it
gonna
not?
pour
Is
that
this
up.
not so good?
I'm gonna pour it up because it's been a while since I've had it.
This is not open because this one might be actually going to a buddy because I have two more coming to me. This might actually be going to a
I
buddy.
need to pick one up. I picked one up for Chris. I never bought it for myself though.
Well, and I like the fact that it's also 116, 16 and a half proof because you still get it, but it is so smooth. That you
But
smell a
it
little
doesn't
bit of
drink
honey
like
on the
it.
nose, but you get the honey
A
on the
little?
finish. When the finish of your palate is like just a honey pepper bomb. It's ridiculous.
I mean, we did
Dude,
talk
I-
about doing a top 3 ryes later down the road too. So
this is going
for
to
that
be
rye
very
This
close.
will be on it. This will
Yeah.
be on it. No, I actually get more honey I don't get a little bit of honey on the nose. I get like a good bit of like hot honey almost.
Hot honey, yes. Not sweet honey.
Yeah, it's like a hot honey, but it's so stinking good. You brought
But
it up. I was like, damn, I
It's
have
like
to try it
the
again.
it's like the dark arts amber and rye. I think the amber and rye goes better together because of the spicy sweet than the regular,
When done
bourbon
right,
Amburana.
the sweetness with the rye is great, but it can also be shitty if the rye overpowers the sweetness to the point where it ruins it.
Yeah, there's a balancing act. Like with the Amburana, like you just mentioned, like when I was talking to a distiller in my local area, when they were doing their Amburana, like they were paying attention to it. I think they sampled it twice a day until it was like right then. They were like, all right, dump it now, immediately. Like that was it.
Yeah.
And if you can easily mess it up. And I think the rye with the honey is the same thing. If you let it sit too long or too little, it can go from okay to bad. But if
too much, yeah.
But Blue Note did it. Oh, so nice.
This was originally given to me in a handshake, and I tried it. I was like, yeah, that's wonderful.
I've only had one other honey finish that I actually liked, and it was one that Chris doesn't like the distillery. He only had one bottle, but it's the Ragged Branch. They gave me a sample of their honey finish. It was super approachable. I think sometimes people think it's just too sweet. If you're if you're a neat drinker, you're like, I don't know about that. But it's good in cocktails too if you need it to be. But I think for a daily sipper, that Blue Note Honey Cask Rye and bourbon's pretty good too. So Blue Note's on the map.
Blue Note is the shit.
I want to try the one they got, Juke Joint. I want to try.
Yeah, the uncut, unfiltered. Yeah, uncut, unfiltered. Yeah,
I want to try that one.
I think it's here on shelves. If not, I sent you.
I'm looking at
the pick
for Blue Note.
Actually, Todd, there's
right
a
now.
pick. There's a pick at my store. So if you want one, let me know.
I'll send him one too. That way he can do a blind between two different picks.
You're making me want to open this Blue Note right now, by the way.
You're getting two more. So
You do you.
Yeah,
you do you, boo boo.
For Christmas.
No, honestly, Blue Note Juke Joint, if you haven't had one yet, also highly recommend. All I've had.
Yeah, I
are
haven't tried it
picks.
yet. I want it's unfiltered.
It's distilled in Bardstown and aged in Memphis, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, they source the juice, but they age it in their facility.
Yep. Okay.
And I don't think it's aged in Bardstown at all. I think it's literally like once it's distilled, they literally ship it right over, and it's like fully aged in Memphis, from my understanding.
They put it on the trucks in the back of the trucks and the barrels. They get,
hold on.
It's like Jefferson's Oceans, but trucks.
Yeah, hold on.
Or Uncharted. It's aged in Rick houses on the water.
Right.
So it goes
Actually,
like this.
To back up, I don't think it's Bardstown. I think it's Green River.
It's the same thing. They're owned by the same company.
Same thing. Yeah.
Same company, but different mash bills.
Yeah.
True.
I think that's what my distributor told me.
Speaking of which, then we'll get back to you, Chris. But Jim Gaffigan did a stand-up comedy from Old Forester. Did you guys watch it?
Not yet. I got it.
I gotta watch
Don't ruin it for me.
It's good. Clips. It's so good, and he's a great follow on all social medias too. By the way.
Oh yeah.
So tag him in this.
He's hilarious
because his great that stand-up is. If for a bourbon drinker, and then my wife, because we did the tasting, I made her watch it with me. And at first she's like, "Why am I going to watch this?" And then she watched it. I look over, she's laughing, giggling her ass off at him. Great stand up, 30 minutes at Old Forester. I know this is a plug, but that is definitely worth a watch. And you got to have a pour when you do it.
Oh, of course. And you got to make sure you have an Old Forester pour because you got to just stick with the theme.
Of course.
But it is so good. Anyway, sorry.
It did look hilarious. I saw like a couple snippets of it, and I was like, "Damn, this looks hilarious." I actually got to go watch it. I just haven't had time yet.
I didn't realize he was such a big. He has his own bourbons.
Mm-hmm.
So like I forgot. I kind of knew he did. Like there's a lot of celebrity bourbons. I think we talked about that as that was the one I was talking about, JB.
That's another. That's one for another episode.
Celebrity bourbons, but I forgot. Like he's on his fourth-ish, 3, 4, 5
Jim
offering of his own bourbons.
Yeah,
which is crazy. All right, sorry. Get back to the Christmas stuff. I apologize.
Yeah, we'll get to his stuff later.
Let's head back over to Chris. What you got for our second bottle of the 3?
All right, for the friend that you really, really like, you want to spend a little money on, this Chicken Cock Miller's Reserve. This is so dang good, but it's so special. All right, so I'm just going to read off real quick. It's an Indiana 8-year high rye, an Ohio 10-year weeded, Kentucky 10-year double oaked, and a West Virginia 8-year weeded, all blended together. It's so stinking good.
Do we know where West Virginia is from? Do we know?
No.
Does it say? I don't know what distilleries.
I mean, I'm sure it's easy to find. I just haven't put any thought into it. But this is
That
paying
is
homage.
a delicious one. I tasted it at the KBF. It is a good pour.
I saw it online and I literally hit up my liquor store and I was like, "Can you get your hands on this?" And they're like, "Yeah, we can get you a bottle." Because like,
it's
for
very
those that
limited too.
Yeah, it is. And for those of you that don't know, if you go into your liquor stores, most of the time, if you just say, "Hey, like you don't have this, but can your distributor get it?" They can usually buy that one bottle. They don't have to buy a case of it. Not PA. So
they'll be like.
So in South Carolina,
Get the fuck out of here.
like if you make a good connection with the store, they will like my guy will literally call up a distributor right in front of me and just be like, "Can you get your hands on this bottle?" He's like, "Yeah, I can get you one," and he'll just throw it in with another case or whatever. So like, say the allocations come and it's like, "Oh, you got a case." So basically, a box of 6, right? But there's only like 5 slots in there. They're like, "Oh, you have an open slot. We can put it in that slot," kind of deal.
So here's a
They'll
question.
do that. So like they custom ordered it. Well, not custom, but they ordered this for me. So they didn't put this on their shelves. They put it in the stock for me because I requested it, and I was.
If they
so
do
glad
that and you order it, so let's say they do that and you order it, and I know that pricing in certain states, like where I'm at, it's all MSRP, just really hard to get. Where you're at, I think it's independently owned, so they can price how they want.
Correct.
Do you know what they're going to charge you for it before you order, or are they like, "Hey, we're getting it for this guy. We're going to just kick it a nickel"?
Because I'm friends, right? Because I'm friends with them, they do me right by it. Now, granted, this is the same store that will also ask $900 for a handy, like a Thomas H. Handy, and they will not budge on that for me. So there's the give and the take. You know, they're like, "We know we can sell this for a lot more," but I'm like, "Hey, I want this. It's supposed to be around $100." They're like, "Oh, well, it's 110 because the distributor is a little bit higher here." And I'm like,
but at the same time, no shelf, guaranteed, in, out the store, sell, make what they got to make real quick, keep it low. It makes sense.
And that's all because of the relationship. Like I almost exclusively shop there for the most part. I want to say like 90% of my collection is from them. So they know that if I say I want it, I'm going to come buy it.
That's gonna keep them getting
love
it
that.
for you.
You gotta love that. You gotta love that relationship status.
Yeah, and that is strictly the relationship status on that. All right, yeah. What's your second bottle?
My second bottle is actually one I'm almost done, but it's a.
Wait, did Todd go yet, or is he last?
I'm third. I'm third.
He's third.
Okay,
yeah.
But I still love the fact that you chose that chicken. That's such a good board. That chicken.
Okay, my third bottle is. My second bottle is one that's readily available everywhere, and it steps it up the proof point just a little bit to 114, and that is the Old Granddad 114. This bottle is not only very inexpensive, it's like $30, but it's very nuttiness. It's on the par with Booker's and Jim Beam profile, but still has a little different. And get them while you can. They've tried to discontinue it like 5 times, but it hasn't gone anywhere. So, and you can fit quarters in the hole. So
really,
she said.
It's a piggy. In the hole. You gotta.
That's a piggy bank.
Right in the hole.
Yeah, it's a piggy bank. After you're done, it fits quarters in that. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh, you're gonna.
Now I think about is Green River being able to shoot quarters under a bottle.
Oh, that too.
Right, you can.
It's my next bottle.
Do you guys play that quarter knuckle? No, wait, I'm too old.
Not anymore. I've most certainly fucking used to.
Oh God, that would.
Now I just do that at work.
There's this girl in school who just beat the crap out of her. She was so good at that. That Old Granddad 14. That's such a staple too.
It is.
It's
like if you're giving that to a bourbon knower, they're like, yeah. They're
like, I don't care that it's cheap. It's like the OG.
It is, and it's for a bourbon drinker who's just maybe not starting, but it's just kind of getting to that higher proof stuff. This is perfect. It's not going to kill you at 130 proof. It's 114, but it's also just very approachable in that sense.
But at the same time, even like people that have been doing this for a while, like we have, like I don't even have that on my shelf. So if someone brought that over, I'm gonna be like, damn, dude. Like, way to bring it back. You know, like, I still appreciate that shit. Like, because I just don't have one.
It's making me want to get one. I don't have one either. Like, I should have it, like, right
I'm
there.
getting another one after this is gone. After this is gone, I'm getting another one. It's just super easy. It's an easy sipper. It's one that you're also, like, I know everybody keeps this allocated bottles. There's, like, very rare bottles that are maybe not allocated but harder to get. It's readily available. And once you finish it, you can just buy another. Todd, that's become easier to get though. I
know.
Subjective.
Not where we're at. Not where I'm at.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say subjective.
In terms of availability, both of these are super easy to get, and
but the Eagle Rare isn't.
Yeah, so
should be.
It should be.
It's coming out a lot more. It's sitting here on shelves.
I mean, it is, but
subjective.
what they charge for Eagle Rare is absolutely.
Yeah, some stores want like
asinine.
$90. I'm not paying it, but I told them
I
to
saw
fuck
it for
off.
$130
Yeah, that's not
I'm
crazy.
like,
I was there
what?
for 160 the one before.
last weekend
For a
went
liter
look-
or like a
Oh, yeah.
750
for a normal bottle.
750. I saw it one store a couple months ago. It was Eagle Rare Blanton's and E.H. Taylor. Somehow the Eagle Rare was more expensive than the E.H. Taylor, and they were all like
Fuck
149 to 169.
Mm-hmm.
So.
If you're at stores where they can get it, like Delaware, like if you're not, like some of the stores have it, they get it, they'll price it up. Pennsylvania, again, if you get it for a great price, like 40 something. It's great. I was gonna go that, but I went with the bottle that I loved because I have a couple, and I got it from a buddy as a gift, and it was their second one. And I know you're gonna hate the brand, but the Penelope Fuck Cancer.
The 94 proofer.
No, the barrel
Cast
strength
strength.
one.
Yeah.
114. The barrel strength, cast strength Penelope Fuck Cancer is so good.
And for all intents and purposes, actually fuck cancer. Like for real.
And also, if you didn't
it's
know
a
about this,
good
for
message.
anybody who's listening, they actually donate proceeds as a part of those bottles they make to cancer research. So it is ultimately fuck cancer at this point.
Right. So it's a good message, a good reason, and I have had it. It is a great pour,
The
too.
94 proof is becoming more readily available in my area.
Yeah,
So
and that's why if you can get the barrel strength and you want to do the high end, it's harder to get.
It's worth it.
It is so good. 114.6. It's a great pour. And then the nice thing about it is when they're done, it's a bottle that they'll keep. Because it's cool. Because you're not always going to get it. I know they've released them all the time, but to me, this is a good bottle to send to people.
Yeah, people are reusing those bottles in terms of like putting lights in them, flowers, like little things like that. Like it becomes a staple on their shelf because it has sentimental meaning to it. Like I helped a lot of people last year source batch one of them because they were like, this has so much like sentimental value to it. I want that bottle because I know someone that was affected by cancer, my mom, my dad, whatever it was. So like the fact that they're doing that to like really just bring it to the feels, I respect it. And they're donating. Can't go wrong.
Donate money, can't go wrong at any means. But I'm squished by two Penelope lovers for a guy who doesn't as much like Penelope. So be interested to try that.
Real,
but yeah. Okay, Chris,
Penelope
third and final bottle. What you got?
All right, third and final. Hold on, I gotta think about this one for a second.
You know where I'm going next, don't you?
I have an honorable mention that I'm going to mention, but I don't have it.
Okay.
Of course you do.
This.
Of course you do.
All right, I'll pull this one down. If you can get your hands on it, which is mainly going to be for my area online, a Pursuit Triple Mash Rye. I think these are really good. This one is a single barrel pick or single blend. No, this one was the pick. I did a pick of this one at the distillery in downtown Louisville. It is so damn good. I think Pursuit has been doing a lot of really good things with their sourcing. They know exactly what they're doing. 108 proof, easy sipper, but very elevated at the same time.
They're getting they're getting better at blending too. I mean,
they are.
We talked about blends like being Bardstown and being barrel, and they're starting to get to those.
And
points
Sagamore.
Yeah.
Because like this one here is like, so the Triple Mash Rye is going to be a Bardstown Bourbon 95.5, Sagamore 52 rye, so the barely illegal, 43 corn, 5% malted barley, and then a Sagamore 95.5. So they're doing really good stuff with this, keeping it at the 108 proof. I love it. If you didn't
know, Sagamore actually sources a lot of their stuff. So
yes, like their 10-year that I got back here is
MGP.
Is this
which is, if you didn't know, if you're a new bourbon drinker, it's Middle West grain products for MGP. If you hear people say it, you know it's Indiana. It's an Indian distillery that either people source a lot from or they have contract distill for them. So
a lot of people use it.
And don't get me wrong though, an MGP 95.5 rye is great. So good when it's aged properly.
If you can get it, try the Bullet 12. That's an MGP source rye. So,
but at the same time, go find craft distilleries that not craft, but go find smaller distilleries that have it. Like I have a craft distillery in North Carolina near me that has a 95.5 MGP, and they're like the smallest place that will sell to them. But it's so damn good. It's one of the best MGP ryes I've ever had, and it's some little distillery in Southern Pines, North Carolina, called Beehawk from Black Hawk Down. Yes, the guy lost his leg.
That's a great idea.
The guy lost his leg in that incident that inspired the movie. His name is Brad Holling, so he named it Brad Holling American Whiskey Co. C does not line up, but BHAW, change Co to K, B Hawk, Black Hawk.
Good play on
Shameless plug.
words.
Shameless plug.
I have one honorable mention to state before this. I don't have it, but it's the 7-year Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. You don't see a lot of 7-year bottle and bonds. It's a fantastic bottle. I drank mine too quickly.
Don't you?
Of course he has it. Of course he has it.
For
there
the,
you go.
For the viewers.
There you go. Right there. See, there you go. So this bottle is
guy.
7 years old, and it's a bottle and bond, which is unheard of. Most bottle and bonds are 4 years. Most companies are trying to get to that 4-year mark in their juice to be able to make it bottle and bond. And that bottle is just on the same level as the creaminess and the nuttiness of the Jim Beam. I know there are 2 different types of nuttiness, but they are kind of separate in their being. But the Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond is a special one. Don't have the bottle. I need to pick up a new one. Haven't bought it in a while. But for the bourbon lover who likes that cask strength, and I only have a pick of it right now because the picks are so good, is this Green River cask strength foolproof. This baby is ready to be finished. But these bottles are such. Did you get it?
I just got it. I got the Green River foolproof. I don't think I got the cask strength. Or is that the same thing?
No.
Well, it says cask strength there.
Foolproof is like the 125.
Oh.
Yeah. So these
but I mean, either way, high proof, delicious.
This is the best thing is that Bardstown actually owns this company. The company that owns Bardstown owns this company. But for cask strength foolproof, you're paying $50. $50, give or take, where you're at, depending on tax. Right. $50 for this, and the flavor, the dark fruits, those kind of notes on this are fantastic. This one is a pick I've had the regular too. Can't get wrong with these. And like Chris said, you can put quarters underneath the slot. So
yeah, it's like a full blown game. Like you're supposed to flick the quarter under there
and quarters under there.
So you did a whole quarter segment.
It just happened to be that way, and I've been drinking this. I'm gonna kick it. Luckily,
little cheapskate only cares about his quarters lately.
I have a backup.
Yeah, the one I picked up is the 117 proof foolproof.
The last one for Todd. What you got over there?
So my last one is, and it's a crowd pleaser. It's an easy drinker. It's one of my favorites. Everybody loves it. It's the Woodford Double Oaked.
Ooh.
This is a bottle that's not too crazy priced. It's as far as this is from the Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
The picks, if you can get
the picks are better. The picks are better.
Picks are better. It's
even
harder
the
to
regular one. If you can't get a pick for
it's still
any
good.
bourbon drinker, it is one of the. It's not the OG. The Old Forester 1910 is the OG Double Oaked. If you don't know their history, but
1910, yep.
As far as Double Oaks go, this is such a delicious pour. The only thing I would say, if you could get the double, that's a great drink.
I will say this: I've had both. I think there's some double oak picks that have extra oak on them that are way better than that bottle.
Yeah,
and I say
the double is too pricey.
I will say Woodford is very niche. There's picks that are from double, and I think double is double oak is their like main thing. They have some batch proofs, but
bang for buck, taste the right amount of sweetness with the right amount of hug. It is such a good pour.
If you can get ones that are more cherry and vanilla, then you're hitting the mark.
And then I'm gonna say, so now not a bottle you're gonna take, but if you're going to a party and you want to take something and you can get your hands on it, these.
I see them white bottles.
The Penelope pre-mades. Now, the peach to me is the sweetest one. Is hard, but for the price, if you can get them, you're going to a party. You want to take something to drink. You want to take something to share. These pre-made old fashions make your life easy.
I mean, they're like $30, $35.
They're
like
they're mid $30,
and there's like still 86 proof, something like that.
Yeah, they're right 80 proof, basically 80 like proof. Basil Hayden.
Yeah, so I mean, you're getting an 80 proof premix, so you don't got to worry about bringing all the other ingredients. You can buy 2 bottles and leave them, and you're fine.
That's my take to a party.
Yes.
Because people are going to like it. They're going to get it. Yeah, you can take a bottle. Because the problem is you take to a party, not everybody appreciates bourbon, so this is something easy. Because a lot of pre-mades only come in around 68 to 70 proof.
Yep.
So the fact that these are 80 proof, If you could get all three, you take them to a party, you spent $90 and you made everybody happy with variety.
Yeah,
exactly. You can't go wrong with that for bringing to a party for sure. Like that
I've
is
heard the ranking
no way to go.
is the pecan, actually the apple cinnamon, and then the peach. So we'll see.
The peach is
Walnut.
very sweet. I got a video coming
Black
out where I'm
walnut. Yeah, pecan.
Where
I say pecan.
where
not
I'm
black
doing-
Yeah,
walnut.
you said pecan. It ain't no pecan. It's walnut.
I'm gonna do the wifey doing a blind taste. She see what she thinks, but the peach is just it's a little too sweet.
Did you get the apple cinnamon or no?
I tasted them all. The apple cinnamon's good. I want to drink that with apple cider.
I've heard though.
Okay.
So good.
I heard the best thing that you can do is actually buy one of the toasted ryes and put it in there with the peach or the walnut.
Yeah, I'm thinking like for a person who is a bourbon drinker, not just someone who's having a drink who likes bourbon and likes cocktails.
Mhm.
You gotta add a shot. Like my wife goes out, gets margarita. She's like, I'll get a margarita and a shot on the side. She's like, they're never strong enough. I was like, I guess I'm driving.
Like, well, that's how this.
I will
night is going.
recommend for old fashions, and you can make your own freezer door old fashions. There's plenty of recipes out there. Put those in the freezer. The freezer actually makes them super easy to drink. It's just pour it in a glass. You don't even need an ice cube at this point. You just put it in there and you drink it. And it's not a huge Penelope fan, but I will say they did really well with those old fashioned mixes.
So
If you're
for
gonna batch
people,
your own, go ahead.
So for people like me that don't necessarily have a big freezer, like I cannot fit a bottle in my freezer, if you got some small rocks glasses, throw those in the freezer instead, because then when you pour it in there, let it sit for like 2 minutes, it'll chill down just as quick.
That worked
Good
too.
point.
Because it's a lot easier to throw like 2 rocks glasses in my freezer than a whole bottle. I have a
Mhm.
side-by-side fridge, not no French door fanciness. It's a piece of shit. It is what it is. But that's my little trick on that one. If you cannot make your own freezer door or you don't have the room for a bottle, just freeze the glass instead.
That's a good point.
Good point. Thank you for watching the Game Set Mash podcast. We want to wish you a happy holidays since you'll be seeing this in a couple weeks. And cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chris Sweat. We'll see you all in the next one.
Hold on.
See you in 2 weeks.
Got it all.
We'll see you soon. And be sure to follow because we have the Larrikin Master Distiller, Greg Keneally, coming on in early January. So you don't want to miss it.
You're gonna want to see that. He's a good dude.
He's a good
Yeah.
dude. So
That's
we'll
gonna
see
be
you
an
all.
awesome
We'll see
episode.
you all later.
Cheers.
Peace out.